Hey, it's Dr. Steve from The Connected Life. Today we are going to focus on helping you help others that are struggling with anxiety. So look forward to sharing this with you. All right, guys, so just listen here. Let's say we have someone that is struggling in your life with anxiety. No, not you. You're going to be the space holder. You're going to be the helper in this case. You're going to be the guide. You're going to be the model of well-being for someone that's expressing anxiety. So there's a few things that you need to know first. If somebody in your world comes to grab hold of you as they're struggling and suffering with anxiety, the three major things that you need to know is that they are in a state of contraction. Literally, their body is tight and contracted, and that they're having short and shallow breaths. So that's the first thing to know, is if somebody comes and they're suffering and they're struggling, they are not breathing fully and openly. They are breathing short and shallow. The body and the mind and the tissues are contracted, and the amygdala, which is their stress and anxiety center, that's bouncing around like crazy in there. So all the blood flow, all the oxygen is going to the amygdala to have them try to survive in their environment because they're stressed out. And you need to know that. So, and part of that loop in there between that amygdala, stress and anxiety center is that it's going to tell their body also to contract and breathe very shallow as they're going through their struggles. So that's a little bit of the cycle that's happening inside there. The second thing that also supports that is a relative sense of a lack of safety. They don't feel safe in their body, or they don't feel safe in their experience. So there's a contracted state, and there's also an experience of a lack of safety. And the third thing that you need to know is that they are in a wild state of uncertainty. And so you are going to be the model to reverse this whole process for them by being a state of ease and calm. You are going to provide them with safety, and you are also going to provide them with certainty. And I will show you how that we are going to accomplish that together. Okay, so this is how it's done. Let's pretend. Let's go bring, bring, bring. And I pick my phone and I say, "Hello, Dr. Steve here." And they say, "Hey, I'm freaking out here. And I don't know what the hell's going on. And I'm losing my marbles." And so here's what we do. We stay relaxed for a moment. And you say, "Okay, hold on a second. So what are you saying exactly?" So I'm trying to get them to be very specific. "What are you saying exactly?" "Okay, you're in the grocery store." "Yeah. And you're feeling panicky in the vegetable aisle." "Okay, gotcha. Okay, just pause for a second. Okay, just stop what you're doing for just a second. Okay, good. Now, I just need you to, just for a moment, just to take a breath. Just take a breath in the nose and out the mouth for me just for a second. Just kind of slow that breath down just a bit." I know. It's going to be panicky. Hang on a second. So breathe in the nose and out the mouth. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm just having them breathe in the nose and out the mouth to provide them with get that breath and just lower the amount of contraction that they have in their body. Let's get back to this person, which is maybe my wife in the grocery store. One ear. Okay. Okay, so are you breathing? Okay, good. Now, take a look around you, and I just need you to know that, first of all, you're going to be okay. So what I'm doing by just telling her that she's going to be okay is that just providing a little bit of safety. Okay. So tell me exactly what's going on. So you feel panicky? You're having a little bit of trouble breathing? Your palms are sweaty? Okay. Okay, so you're feeling frazzled. Okay, so let me just get this straight. So you're feeling frazzled, your palms are sweaty. Okay, you're having a little bit difficulty breathing. Okay, great. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, so now what you do is you repeat, because repeating helps to validate their experience. They're feeling unsafe. Anytime you have an opportunity to repeat to somebody exactly what they're experiencing so that they feel like you completely understand what they're going through, then they will feel safer, and they can also drop their stresses when they feel safe and validated. So validation is extremely important to help them out with their sense of safety. So first, we remind them to breathe. Just pause for a second. I know there's lots of chaos. Acknowledge what's going on and say, I just need you to breathe for a moment. Breathe in the nose and out the mouth. Okay. When you sense that they're getting a little bit more grounded, that's when you can go in and just get them to explain what's going on and then validate their experience so that they feel safe in their body and safer in their environment, and they're doing that because you understand what's going on. So safety through understanding. Okay, the next thing is, here's what I would do. Okay, now here's what I need you to do. Just tell me some things in your environment that you're absolutely certain about. Like, what color is the floor? Okay, what aisle are you in? Okay, do you have a cart? Okay, who's around you right now? Okay, do you know where the exit is? How long do you think it's going to take you to check out? Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm asking them for specific details of things that they're certain about in their environment. I don't want to be asking them questions that they're uncertain about, because it's just going to basically wire in more uncertainty in them. So asking things like the color of the floor, or what aisle they're in exactly, or where's the placement of their hand on the cart, or where is that nearest exit for them, how long is it going to take for them to get through, and you'll get some feedback. Because the more things that they can name off that are certain, then that grounds the nervous system into a sense of knowing, feeling validated, feeling met, and feeling basically secure in their environment. The more things that they know in their environment, the more secure and stable and certain they're going to feel. So that's the 3 major steps in what you're going to do. And then you're just going to say, so as you get them, so you name off all those things that are going on. Okay, let's connect back in then again. So how's the breathing rate right now? Can you take a breath in the nose and out the mouth? Can you do that just a couple of times? Great. How are you feeling now? And get some feedback for how they're actually feeling now. So you can go through these and cycle through these 3 processes as you're coaching them along in their stress and anxiety experience. You're perfect? You're healed? Okay, great. Thanks. Okay, so that's essentially how it's done. When someone in your environment, a family, a friend, or someone is stressing out, you coach them through these 3-step process of, number 1, ensuring that they can breathe. The second is making sure they feel safe. And the third is getting them to rhyme off things that they feel certain about in their environment. The number 1 thing to not do is to try to fix them or give them big suggestions in that moment. Or try to have them sort through all the problems. It's not a time to necessarily have a big discussion. Even if someone's at home and they're stressing out and they're anxious, you still follow that 3-step rule, because essentially what you're doing is you're putting all both the physical and mental energy into a more safe container that's more certain and stable and at ease. And it comes from you being certain, stable, and at ease. But essentially, those are kind of the 3 major prompts that I would encourage you to do to help people to become, in their nervous systems, to become more relaxed from contracted, more safe from unsafe, and more certain from that degree of uncertainty. And you just kind of keep cycling and rolling through those 3. So I hope this was helpful, just like I just helped out that person on my phone. And I hope you can help out someone in distress in the future. So hopefully this is helpful, and we'll see you on the next video. Hey guys, Dr. Steve here. If you hate this channel, leave a nasty comment below and don't subscribe. But if you do like this content, I'd love for you to be able to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave a wonderful, inspiring comment below as to what you're learning. So we'll talk to you soon.